Today, we are going to discover the secrets on how you can stay consistent with your workouts even if you feel like you have no time and no energy. If we haven't met before, my name is Joy Wilder. I'm a certified business coach, a mom to 4 kids. I'm also a former ACE certified personal trainer and indoor cycling instructor, and I love working out. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so I wanted to share with you some of my top tips of how I've been able to stay consistent with working out, and most importantly, stay healthy in the midst of having 4 kids in 8 years. So the first thing I want to share with you is you want to set the bar low, meaning you want to set yourself up for success. I want to encourage you in different seasons of your life to reframe your definition of success. And what I mean by that is sometimes I would do 2 hours of working out at the gym before I had kids, and I loved it. On a Saturday morning, I could do like 2 group fitness classes. Where I'm at right now in my life, I try to do 20 minutes of working out 6 days a week, and it's almost always in my basement, and that's a win. Sometimes it's only 15 minutes, and that's a win. But it doesn't matter. So you want to, in the season of life that you're in, Stephen Covey talks about this, but in the season of life that you're in, you want to redefine what success looks for you, okay? And you want to start, especially if you're just kind of getting back into a workout routine or just starting a workout routine, you want to just set that bar low and make it achievable. So, just define something that you feel like would be achievable. I'm going to work out 15 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Whatever it is, because Michael Hyatt talks about this in the brain science of achieving your goals, is that you want to start, with something that you know that you can succeed with, and then you know what that does? That builds momentum, and then your mind and your body gets excited and motivated to have continued success. So you want to set that bar low to make sure that you're going to get success, you're going to get that hit of dopamine, you're going to create that momentum in your life to start pushing you forward. So the first thing is to set the bar low and set yourself up for success. The second thing is to remove all barriers of resistance. So I want you to take a second right now and write down what are the barriers that keep you from working out on a consistent basis. Just jot it down on your phone or grab a piece of paper. Just what are the barriers that keep you from working out? I can share with you sometimes some of my barriers have been I haven't had enough sleep because I'm in the phase of life where I'm nursing a baby. I felt like I haven't had enough time. I felt like I haven't had a place to work out. Well, I felt like sometimes I couldn't afford a gym membership. And then when I started working out at home, there have been times in our life because we have almost always rented a room or more than one room in our house. So there's been times in our life where I felt like I had no place that I could work out. So just write down any barriers for you that are barriers to working out. Maybe you travel a lot and you're on vacation. Whatever that is, to solve a problem, first you have to identify what the problem is. And if you're struggling with working out consistently, you want to identify those barriers and then just take a second to brainstorm really quickly what could be some solutions of how you can overcome those barriers. Maybe you have a schedule where you travel a lot, and maybe you could really benefit from investing in some exercise bands, in a membership to like an online working out app, so you could work out easily in a hotel room with a band, which I have done before. But you wanna identify what your resistance. You wanna identify what your barriers to resistance are, how you can overcome them. Some different things that I have done is we eventually came to the point where we felt like we couldn't afford a gym membership. So I switched gyms to a much cheaper gym. It was not as nice of a gym, and it did not have the type of group fitness classes that I really aspired to, but it was just what that was the financial priority right at that season for our family. So I switched gyms to a cheaper gym. And then it became more of a time thing where I felt like I just did not have time to work out, that by the time I drove 6 minutes to the gym and 6 minutes back. And if I was pregnant, I hiked all the way to the bathroom one time in the middle of my workout, and my workout was gone. So I eventually canceled my gym membership when someone gave us an elliptical. And then I love cycling, so I was able to buy a secondhand Kaiser bike. But the point is, a barrier of resistance for me started to become time and having to leave the house because we started having more and more babies, and I needed to be able to just squeeze it in whenever I had 15 or 20 minutes, and sometimes it was at totally random times when the gym wouldn't be open or whatever. So I shifted to working out at home. And do I miss the gym? So much, guys. Sometimes I just like fantasize about before we had kids and I could just, go and hang out at the gym all the time. But there will be a time and a place one day where I can work out again at the gym. Right now, I'm working out at home and I love it. So you want to identify point number 2 is how you can remove all barriers of resistance. And then point number 3 is I want you to visualize your goals. So visualize the goals of what you want to get from working out. And guys, guess what? I've never owned a scale in my whole life. Every time my husband and I go on a trip where we have to take luggage, we always have to borrow a scale from a neighbor because I've never owned a scale. So I have always had my goals of I want to be able to wear like these pants again or this dress again. That's how my clothes fit. That's how I have done, because guess what? Muscle weighs more than fat. So really weighing yourself isn't always the best. Also, I will put up pictures. So this is a picture of my husband and I 2 years after we were married. This belt I was wearing, oh my gosh, I had to have such a small waist to wear that belt. So I actually have that picture taped up inside the closet in our basement where I have all of our workout equipment. So every day when I go to get my workout equipment, I see that little picture, and there's actually a Bible verse that my husband gifted me a piece of workout equipment, this bar I wanted, and he wrote this Bible verse from Proverbs. I also have that taped up there as motivation for me. So you just want to visualize your goals. On my Dreams and Goals app, I have a picture of my husband and I in a bathing suit where I just feel really healthy and happy. I know I've heard Rachel Hollis talk on one of her podcasts how her personal goals around her health and fitness, they're not SMART goals. They are just to feel healthy, to feel happy, to feel energetic. So if that helps you, set those types of goals. But it doesn't have to be, I'm going to be a size 7 by July 31st or better. But it could be, but I just want you to feel the liberty to set and visualize goals that are going to be encouraging for you. But whatever you do, you want to visualize those goals. If your goal is to feel healthy and energetic, then find a picture of yourself or take a picture of yourself where you feel healthy and energetic and visualize yourself doing that. You want to visualize those goals. So 3 ways to stay consistent with your workouts is to set the bar low and set yourself up for success. The second thing is to remove all barriers of resistance. And then the third thing is to visualize your goals. So guys, I would love to hang out more. You can subscribe to whatever venue. You can subscribe to my channel, or if you're seeing this on Facebook or my podcast, subscribe there. And then you can also find out more ways to work with me at joywilder.com. And guys, guess what? My podcast is launching soon. The Brilliant Life Show is going to be launching on August 13th, and I would love for you to join our podcast launch team. And you can do that by going to joywilder.com/podcast. And there you can join my podcast launch team. You can just support me, which I would love. And I am going to be sharing more power tips on life and business in the Brilliant Life Show. And when you join the Brilliant Life podcast launch team, you as a bonus are going to get for free my top 11 apps that will change your life. It's going to be a downloadable guide as well as a video tutorial, and it's super cool. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.